Awesome. What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com. Dude, check it out. So, took my drop factor, took my Yohimbine, my pre-cardio ritual, machine fuel on tap. I'm ready to rock. Walking in place and going absolutely fucking nowhere. Gotta love that, man. As I said before, doing 4 days a week training, Dorian style, so, you know, beyond failure training each body part 1 time a week. I know you hippies, oh my god, you gotta hit every body part 2 to 3 times a week, frequency. Well, let me ask you this. When I do chest, am I not indirectly hitting shoulders? Just a question for you fucking armchair scientists who fucking don't even look like you lift. No names mentioned, but a lot of you have fucking YouTube channels now. Anyway, check it out. Want to get into a little topic here, okay? Eating disorders and dieting. Now, eating disorders don't have to be full-fledged. You don't have to have full-fledged anorexia to have an eating disorder. There are things called binge disorders. I had a client just today fess up, and I'm like, dude, your weight's all fucked. Oh, I'm not cheating. Dude, I could tell. Anyway, so, turns out he's been binging at night. That's an eating disorder. Binging is an eating disorder. So, basically, when he gets to that point, I give my clients a couple chances. After that, I refund the money and I say, go see a therapist. That's beyond my pay grade. What really amazes me is how out of touch I am to eating disorders and other mental issues. When I'm prepping, I'm straightforward, dude. I will eat everything the same every meal. I will not deviate. I won't even take a bite of my kids' fucking baby puffs, which have 0 calories. It's not on my plan or it doesn't fit it, right? And I've had people in the depths of prep literally binge and eat a whole fucking jar of peanut butter. I mean, that's like 4,000 calories or something. So, I mean, I just can't empathize with not being able to control your emotions and your feelings and your need for food to the point where even if you worked for months and months to get to a certain level, that you throw it all away due to that craving for food. I just don't have it. And I'm not saying that it doesn't exist. It does exist and it is very real. I'm just saying that I have never experienced it, which is extremely hard for me to empathize when I set forth a plan and someone doesn't stick to it, but it's the American way. Americans know that Big Macs aren't good for you. Americans know that overeating and having fast food every day isn't good for you. Americans know that they're making their life shorter by eating the way they do, by not exercising. But it's easy. If you have something and you want it, you go get it. We're in an instant gratification society, and people want to be instantly gratified. So I don't know if it's much of a mental disorder as much as it's our culture. Keep in mind, a lot of my clients are not from America. I think it's a developed countries issue. You know, we want something. I want this, I want that. My daughter wants an American Girl doll. I want this, I want it, I'm gonna get it. And people tend to overlook the consequences and they just move forward with it. I don't know if this is right about dieting, I'm just on a tangent here. But a lot of these people I don't think have eating disorders. I think they just have a lack of self-control. And that's a learned thing. I've learned self-control. But look at other areas of life where self-control comes into play. When you're married and you fuck another woman who's not your wife. That's self-control. I am under the assumption, unless you're a swinger or you're into freaky shit, that everyone who gets married has the intention of being faithful to their wife, to their husband. Yet a very, very large portion of marriages have infidelity in them. Lack of self-control, lack of ability to control impulses. Basically, it's human. Men, I mean, we can procreate and fuck and have babies every day of the fucking week. Women can have a baby once every 9 months. So, just that whole evolutionary way that men are designed to hunt and to fuck lends to that. Now, when we were cavemen, We were running around killing wildebeests and shit, dragging bitches around by their hair with clubs in our hand, swinging our dick around like Tarzan. You know, we saw food, we ate it. Because if we didn't, we'd fucking die. No one was worried about a six-pack back in the caveman days, right? So now, we have a fucking McDonald's, Wendy's, or Taco Bell on every corner. Our pantry is full of shit. We got peanut butter. We got Oreos. We got delicious MTS nutrition cookies and cream, which will fit your macros. Just kidding. No, I'm not. Fucking delicious. So, our entire evolutionary process tells us, fucking eat the food, man. You're hungry. What the fuck are you starving for? And that right there, that natural inclination, that leads us to cheat. Just like when you're married and some girl's offering up a nice, tight, warm pussy, you're gonna fucking put your dick right in that thing, right? So think about it this way, a simile, metaphorically speaking. The pie that you're dieting and you see, it's a big fucking wet, moist, juicy pussy, right? And you just go head forward, you know, you come in that shit, right? You come in that shit. I didn't mean it that way, but yeah, you kind of do. I prefer to pull out. I'm working on my distance. I'm up to like 7 feet, man. I hit my drapes from fucking across the room, and I got a big room. So the bottom line is, guys, what dieting is, what contest prep is, what getting lean is, it's fighting the very fucking fabric of what your body is built on. It's fighting the fabric of what you are, what it takes to survive. Just like fucking one woman for the rest of your life is going against what nature intended, I believe. Not eating the fucking pie is going against what nature intended. Because we didn't always have food in robust like this. We don't have food in abundance. We had to hunt that shit. We had to gather that shit. We had to have people putting buckets on their head. I mean, they're still doing that shit in fucking underdeveloped countries. You go to Africa, and they see a fat, what's Chris Rock? You go to Ethiopia, you see a fat person, you're like, man, how the fuck you do that? And that's what's going on here. So, I'd like to kind of address this to my clients. I have quite a few of them. And to everybody out there. If you're dieting, or if you're especially if you're contest prep. I got a couple guys on prep, Zane and JP, Jordan. You know, those guys are warriors, man. They, Alyssa as well. Those guys are warriors, man. They, if you write it down, they do it. They fight all urges. Hell, Jordan hasn't stuck his dick in a pie once. Maybe a croissant, but he's French. Is he French? I don't fucking know. But he's from West Virginia. They fuck anything over there. But the bottom line is, if you're dieting, if you're prepping, you need to dig from deep within, deep down in your balls. You know, where if you get a vasectomy, that pulling sensation occurs. You need to dig down deep in your balls. You need to ask yourself, is this fucking worth it? Am I fucking willing to give up and fight human urges, human desires to get lean, to get shredded, to win the show, to bring my best package ever, to make my cock look really big because the rest of my body is lean and in proportion, it's now bigger than it used to be. To wake up in the morning instead of thinking of sex, you're thinking of fucking egg whites. That's what prep is. And you have to fucking dig down deep. Deep in your fucking sack. You say, God damn it, I'm gonna fucking do this. And no fucking human need, desire, and want will get in my way of reaching this goal. I want to point to marriage too. Been with my wife 17 years. My penis has never so much as grazed another woman's thigh. Hell, my penis doesn't do much at all. My penis is pretty much retired right now. My penis is in some kind of a deep sleep. My penis has been hibernating for the past 17 fucking years. The only time I get any physical contact with my penis is when I pee, or when it hits the top of the toilet lid when I'm taking a poop. Nonetheless, I like my penis. I mean, I'm not gonna be bad. I really enjoy my penis. I'm glad I have it. Although it gets in the way when performing sports activities. And sometimes it rises up in awkward occasions. But I'll tell you this, if you're married, or if you're in a committed relationship, same as dieting. Whereas dieting, you're laying off the food. If you're in a committed relationship, you're laying off the pussy, or the mouth, or the anus, or whatever other orifice you like to penetrate. So, what I'm getting at here is life is about choices, and life is about fighting urges. Sometimes that urge is strong. I've been tempted many, many times in my marriage, and you know, I've found a way to fight it. And I've been with my wife 17 years, and we've been married for 12 of those, and we're happier than ever, and our marriage keeps getting stronger. But if you want to have a good relationship with food, as well as a good relationship with your spouse, you need to fight all primitive urges to do things that your body's conditioned to do. So if you're one of my clients, listen here, I'm going to look straight in the I can't, there's a fucking flashlight right there, man. I'm going to look straight in the screen and look like I'm looking to the side, gazing at your ear. If you are one of my clients, fight it. Fight the fucking urge. Don't do it. And if you do it, admit it to me. And I'm going to tell you, if you can't control it, seek professional help. Because that's out of my pay grade, bro. I'm getting paid, you know, I'm getting paid nicely. Yeah, thank you for that. But I'm not getting paid enough for therapy. And I can't do it. I'm not trained in that shit. I'll tell you how to get lean and strong. But I ain't gonna be able to tell you how to get fucking over an eating disorder. And binging out of control is an eating disorder. Granted, it's not full-fledged anorexia and bulimia. Still an eating disorder. That's that. So the take-home of this message is, don't stick your dick in random pieces, slices of pie. Don't stick your dick in random women. And don't stick your dick really anywhere that's not meant to be, except maybe citrus fruit. And also, control yourself. If you're aiming for a goal, the goal has to supersede everything else, even your primitive nature. I'm Marc Lobliner, TigerFitness.com, because bringing up cock in every single video you do, it's not a game.